to a brand new video on my channel, and we are doing another Stitch movie review. Today it is Stitch the movie. I will be completely honest, the next two reviews for the film series are going to be very short because they're more of the pilot and the finale episode of the TV series. I'll get into more of that into each review, but don't expect these reviews to be too long, probably like about 3-4 minutes. So like I said, this is the pilot. So Stitch the movie is the pilot, and Leroy and Stitch is technically the finale episode of the series. So the basic plot summary for this one is that we are back with Gantu, who is working with Hamsteril, and he wants to get the other experiments that Jumba had created. Obviously, we did not know he created other experiments. I mean, you could kind of figure it just because Stitch is experiment 626, but that might have just been a fun little nickname. But we now get to find out about the other 625 experiments before him. And we start off with actually experiment 625, who is Sparky. He's this little yellow sparky alien. And pretty much is just the setup for the TV series. It's not really nothing else. But I think Disney did this quite a few times. I mean, I think another one is Tarzan and Jane, where it was a couple of episodes combined to create a movie to then also advertise the TV series. So with this movie, I actually enjoy all of these movies. There's not one I dislike. But with this one and Leroy and Stitch, they are a little bit lower marked. Just for the simple fact of, I think they're missing that heartwarming element that the first two movies have. But I still enjoy it nonetheless. It's nice to know that there were other experiments and sort of like having Gantu come back, Hamster Wheel, and then obviously we got the introduction of experiment 623, I think is. Or is it 624? He's the one that makes sandwiches. Like, some of the experiments, if I remember from the TV show, are pretty badass, pretty cool. Then you get one that just makes sandwiches. Suppose that's supposed to be a villain? I don't know. Hamster Wheel is a very cute villain. He does pop up in the TV series a bit more than he does anything else. It's nice to have Gantu come back, like I said, because I did like him going after the characters in the first film, and I like how they call him Big Dummy. Jumba learning about the fact that he had these other experiments, pretty cool. And I love how it also, they go into this film talking about cousins and how everyone's an Ohana, so even Stitch has cousins, which he does learn. Sparky is a fun little character. I do like him. Quite funny. Sort of Stitch in a sense. In a very small sense, though. But overall, it's a cute little movie. I don't know really what else to say on it. It's, like I said, it just sets up the TV series. And it is a fun little movie. You will enjoy this film. But what I will say is, if you are wanting to watch all the films, when you've watched Stitch the movie, you then need to watch the TV series before you go and watch Leroy and Stitch, because like I said, Leroy and Stitch is technically the finale episode of the series. So to understand and notice all these characters and understand where the plot's going to go, you do need to watch the TV series, which is currently on Disney+. And it is a good series. You should give it a go. But for a little movie that was to set up something, I think it did brilliantly. I loved the way it ended. Cobra Bubbles comes back into this as well. I love that for him. And so, for a set-up movie, it is a pretty decent one. But like I said, to me, it's just missing the heartwarming feeling you got in the first two films. So, nice little follow-up. But nonetheless, it's sort of one of those, you're going to enjoy it, but not as much as the others. So my final score for this one is going to be a 7.5 out of 10. Like I said, it is lower than the other films. but I still really enjoy it nonetheless. I do return to it every so often. It's not my go-to return. And I will admit, when it comes to Leroy and Stitch, I have only watched it once. But that's because I didn't know it fully existed till after the TV series when I watched it. So, yeah. But no, so that is my very mini review of Stitch the movie. If you enjoyed this review, then do give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to this channel, then go ahead, hit that subscribe button and also notification bell down below to be notified when I post. And leave me your comments and thoughts on Stitch the movie. Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? Did you end up watching the TV series after watching the film? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time.